I will show you how to use the markup tool on your photos. So I currently have a photo that I just took, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit up at the top, and it brings me to this. And if you have live photos on, it'll turn that off. I have other options on the left, but I'm actually going to use the markup tool. So at the top right hand corner, you see the 3 little dots in a circle. I'm going to tap that, and then I'm going to tap markup. So again, I'm going to turn off my live photo. And at the bottom left hand corner, you have a little icon that comes up, a little circle. And these are all my editing tools. So I have a pen, I have a highlighter, a crayon, eraser, a grab tool, and a ruler. So if I hold and press on my different writing utensils, I can change the transparency, and I can also change the thickness. Once I have that tool selected, I can also come over here and change the color. So if I wanted to annotate on top of this picture, I just take my finger on the iPad and I can draw out and say this is a square. If I wanted to use the highlighter and say these are some parallel lines, I could do that. If I wanted to use the crayon, I can write rectangle with my finger on the screen. You also can erase by tapping the eraser and the keystroke. You can also grab something. So if I wanted to grab that word, and I grab some other stuff too, you can actually move it. The ruler, you can move it with 2 fingers, and it'll tell you the degrees. If you wanted to make your line really straight, you can draw right on top of it. So those are my parallel lines. To get rid of the ruler, you just take 2 fingers and pinch it closed. You also have the option for multiple colors with a color palette. The little plus button will give you some other tools. You can create a text box. So it pops up here, and I tap on it, and then I can enter the keyboard. And if it's highlighted, you then can change the text color. And then I can move it as well. Going back to the text feature, if I tap on it again, you also have the microphone next to the keyboard, the space bar. So if I tap on I can also edit this. So if I want to backspace and take out some of my text, I can do that too. So we're going to come over here and change that. And then I'm actually going, I can change the text itself by clicking on those little A's. If I wanted to make it bigger or smaller, if I wanted to center it in the text box, I could do that. Then I can come in here and draw a triangle. The other options is a signature. You also have a magnifier, so it just brings up a little circle. You can drag it and make it bigger or smaller. So if there's something on the photograph that you need to see clear. All right. And you also have a shape and arrows. So if I wanted to draw out a rectangle, I could do that. I also have a circle and a speech bubble and an arrow. So if I needed to point to something, I could do that as well. If I'm finished with my annotation, I click Done in the top right hand corner. And it says I do still have options to adjust it, but I'm going to say that I'm done because I don't need to crop it or anything. So now this photo is ready to upload to my Google Classroom.